Chicago leading by 13. Here's Jordan. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Jordan's got 24 points. But the day has finally arrived for basketball fans. It's opening day of a brand new NBA regular.
Beginning the regular season, Kevin. It's one of my favorite days of the year. And this match.
Front pass the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's good.
A testament to his superior strength. I like watching Jordan muscle through contact and finish.
Joe Dumars, he's checked in for Thomas. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. When they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack, a fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
Bulls leading by 19. Open for three. Connects from three-point range. Pippen's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bulls.
I really like that shot from Pippen. So good driving it. That forces defenders to give him space. Makes the pull-up deadly. You saw how he altered his release. He gave the defender a little something extra to think about, then laid it in.
For three. Going against Chicago, their first game of the Chicago calls timeout. This offseason, 10 teams making coaching changes, Mike, and the most in a few years. What do you think about this trend?
Yeah, believe me, I'm very familiar with it. Owners are impatient. They want winners now. So if you don't deliver quick, get that resume refreshed.
So how would you approach a job? Win now, or do you want to build, or do you get the assurance? Like, there's so many different factors here, the way you could, as a coach, go.
I would say that when you're in a meeting with your owner and general manager and they're telling you how they have great patience and they want to see you build this program, I think you nod your head yes, up and down. When you walk out of the room, you say to yourself, I've got to win games right away. Nothing to try and be opposite of those guys, but they sometimes have short memories when it gets to the end of the year and the fans are impatient and the media is on you. They make a change rather than remember that long-term plan they talked about.
Good insight.
Grant has the ability to knock down jump shots now. Very comfortable from this distance.
Thomas against Paxson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They've only won one title, Mike, but there's already talk about the Chicago Bulls being a dynasty in the making. What do you think?
Well, there's a clear reason for that optimism. Michael Jordan could be a generational talent, skilled at both ends, driven, and with his best years still ahead of him.
Bill Lambert's checked in for Detroit. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Purdue, he's checked in for Cartwright. King comes in for Horace Grant. Hobson's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Armstrong subbed in for Paxson. Here's Lambier. Chalk up two there.
This is where Lambier looks to score often. He's really an accomplished interior scorer.
Jordan against Thomas. Pass to Hobson. Trying his luck from deep. Rebound, Detroit. Outside Thomas. Here's Sally. And then Sally with the dunk.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. It keeps everyone engaged.
And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
He is certainly a dominant player. Michael Jordan, when he's in the zone, unstoppable.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Sally. The 11-footer. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
And this demonstrates his strong work ethic. His teammates appreciate how hard he goes on the offensive glass.
Jordan passes to King. Elbow shot is on the way. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Jordan's got 39.
Smooth as silk. MJ with one of the best pull-up jumpers you'll ever see.
Armstrong against Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
We're used to seeing Thomas set up others, but tonight he's been looking for his own shot and is putting up big scoring numbers.
Basket counts.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 41.
I like that they're putting in the work trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Outside Thomas to the paint. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And then Jordan slams it in.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
The Pistons have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. There's a good screen. Thomas passes to Sellers. Got a hand on it.
There is no back down in this fella. Putting everything into... Are you kidding me?
PJ Armstrong.
MJ showing us all how it's done.
The Pistons shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. From about 16, Purdue with the rebound.
Got some space in the mid-range, but wasn't able to convert. Still, not a bad chance for him.
Purdue with a screen on Thomas. Here's Armstrong. It drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists now tonight.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Chicago has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And the Bulls, another 3.
And the fans in this building have been muted, getting run over.
They can feel their team getting run off the court. It's been all one side so far.
Struggling to find their flow while the other team is on the roll.
Yeah, this drought is really hurting them. They've got to mix things up and try and snap out of it.
Here in this fourth quarter, it has been all about the three-point shot for them.
Absolutely making it rain. And there's no better time to pick up points in a hurry.
Now, here's Thomas. Outside, Lambier. Back to Thomas. Pocket 6. It's Thomas on the wing. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Excellent defense there. But he has to be smarter and more patient on offense.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Bulls.
You know, Clark, it's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
Yeah, you know, they didn't just help out, Kevin. They made a big impact, and I thought really secured the win for their team.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Michael Jordan.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And the basket by Thomas.
Sweet little floater shot by Thomas. Can't get all the way inside, so he just arcs it up and in.
Now 8 seconds separate the 2 clocks. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Close to the victory, they're running through the tape. Run through that finish line.
That's how you do it. Keep it going through the checkered flag.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Thomas. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Jordan deciding where to go with it, and slam dunk by Purdue.
And they were all business tonight, all about the work. Came in here and took care of business.
They had the right attitude and approach needed to the tough road game.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. But they played as well as you can play on the road.
It is so hard, Kevin, winning on the road. I mean, blowing...